I have some news for you, but first we're gonna head down to Red Barn Racing, check out the Lethal Garage, and catch up with a friend. Let's do it. I want to introduce you guys to the background noise guy. This is Uncle Boos. He's really good at polishing rims. Oh man, LJ. No, but really LJ, he's a good guy. But we're here, Red Barn. Hey, look whose cars. Actually, there's 2 of your cars here.
Yeah, that one's getting an oil change, and then we just drip the oil out, or drip the oil out?
You drip the oil out.
Did it drip or
this is like your 380 videos.
I manually dripped it. We did drip the oil car, and then there was like nothing in there. Mike was like, I thought you brought oil. I was like, I thought you were an AMS oil dealer.
Nope, I'm the AMS oil dealer. Actually, that's a good plug. If you guys need AMS oil, I have lots of oil available. Lethal Garage Synthetics, it's at the website, lethalgarage.com. But anyways, we're down here at Red Barn Racing. Came down to drop some oil off for Jay, but lots of craziness going on. And actually, I was like, well, my car was here, but that's not my, it must be outside. Did you put my car outside again? Did you put copper wheels on my car? What? This is definitely not my car. I see an engine. This is probably coming to my house for the 71 engine install. There's Lethal Camaro. She's hiding. Anyways, so at Red Barn Racing, there's a few things I want to check, because if you guys didn't know, we did the anti-gravity battery install, and I'm going to open up the app. So it's been almost 2 weeks, 3 weeks. I don't know. Swapped out the taillights because they were definitely draining battery. And let's see if this thing updates. It is updated. And look at that. 85% battery still. 13.16 volts. Still synchronizing the data. I think that's like all of the data, the crank start and everything, but battery's okay, 85%. Yeah, I didn't have that kind of success with the other taillights still in the car. It was draining the battery super quick, and then the battery just got to a point where it was dead, and luckily Sears actually warranted the battery. So I got a new battery for the 71, and I'm kind of wondering if I go with that one or just get another anti-gravity battery, because they're kind of cool, but they're really expensive. All that being stated, there is a lot of things going on. So this weekend, the 71's motor and trans goes in. That's gonna be great. Hopefully, everything lines up and works and clears and is good to go. But as far as news, so I mentioned a little bit earlier on the kickoff of the video, news. And if you guys didn't know, the Lethal Garage is growing. And maybe not in the way that you are anticipating, but my wife, Lethal Wife, is pregnant. Yeah, I said that on video. Yeah, she's coming up on 17 weeks, and it's been a nice long journey this time around. But if you guys didn't know, Jay's still here. If you guys didn't know, we've had 2 pregnancies before this over the last 3 years that unfortunately were failed pregnancies. I don't know how many of you guys out there know how common failed pregnancies are, but I do feel it's something that needs to be mentioned or said, because it's very common. It's a lot more common than I think most people would get to. And this is more lethal real talk for the channel, more than just car stuff, but
it makes it scary to even mention it.
Right?
Like I told you, my wife's sister had 3 miscarriages in a row.
See, it happens. So in my marriage with my wife, we've had 3 miscarriages with 4 children now up in heaven waiting for us. And oh, Mike is back, interrupted the conversation. But yeah, I got 4 kids, 5 on the way here on this awesome earth. And yeah, the rest I will see when I head to heaven. If you guys are religious at all, either way. So all that being said, that's really exciting news. The one big scary thing, and the main reason why I wanted to come on video and say this, is ask you guys for prayers and thoughts. The pregnancy is going very well. Everything's looking good. But as some of you know who've been around for a very long time, Ryan took on a blood disorder that came from my wife. And my other 3 children don't have this blood disorder. So, you know, very much asking for prayers that this child is born healthy, whether it's a boy or a girl, and avoids the blood disorder. So we talked about it for years. We knew we wanted another child. It's not very common families have a ton of kids. It's not. And I know from the very get-go and growing up and finding my wife, I wanted a big family. I did. I never dreamed in a million years I'd have 4 boys. I don't know what the new baby's gonna be. It's gonna be a boy or girl. We'll do a gender reveal. I'll be sure to share it with you guys in a video or on Instagram or something like that once we find out. But yeah, it's crazy. Number 5. So kids, I think, cost more than cars at this point. But you know what? They're worth every single penny. And you know, the biggest thing, and again, I kind of was starting to talk about it, but we talked about it, you know, can we afford and take on and provide for a child that does have a blood disorder? And looking at our insurance and looking at the funds that I'm making via my real job during the day and from the channels and all that stuff, we came to the conclusion, yes, we can take it on and not risk ruining or taking away from our children that we have now. So we've made that decision and we're pregnant. So obviously still have a long way to go, coming up on the halfway mark here come October. So but the baby's really healthy, heartbeat's good. I've already seen a whole bunch of ultrasounds and everything's looking good. So really excited about all that. Yeah, all that being said, there's a lot of Summit white Camaros here today. Okay, so enough about me. Jay.
What? I didn't do it.
So if you guys didn't know, I'm sure some of you guys don't. Jay is a prolific tech YouTuber.
I don't know if I'd say prolific.
Why not?
Because it just sounds like a bigger word and I don't know what it means.
You were trending on YouTube multiple times.
Actually 3 times.
Multiple
twice
times.
in the top 10, I'll take it.
So Jay's been doing a ton of videos on NVIDIA's new graphic cards. If you guys didn't know, I'm a big gamer. I love gaming. This is a great story. I am bigger, yes. I'm not like famous gamer, but
I was making a big joke,
yes,
not a channel reference joke.
So funny story, my wife and I, we dated for many years before we got married, and we got married, she moved in, all this stuff. I literally, like, first night in the new place, put her to bed, and I get out of bed, and she's like,
this is a family
she's
channel.
like, what's she's like, where are you going? I'm like, I'm gonna go play some games. She's like, what do you mean? I'm like, yeah, I gotta go play some video games. I think at the time I was playing like RTS style games. So I can't remember exactly what game it was, but I mean, it was 2003. Was it? Yeah, 2003. Yep. So what games were out then?
CSGO? No, CSGO wasn't young. That was Source.
Yeah. Doesn't matter, but that was funny. But the new 3080s, 3070s, and 3090s. The 3080 launch was today. Was it today? It was today. It was this morning. I didn't try to get a card because I'm holding out for a 3090. It's expensive. I may have to sell a kidney to get it, but
it's expensive. But that's like GM comes out with a faster motor and it's half the price of the last one. That's kind of what happened. Yeah,
kind of. And it's in my defense, I just want to buy a graphics card that's going to last me probably like 5+ years. I think I'll do it.
You need at least a 30.
And I'm not going to be running 4K. I'm going to be running 1440p because I don't like 4K.
Well, I said the same thing. I was like, I need high refresh rate.
So
now that I'm getting over 100 FPS 4K.
Let me caveat. I don't like 4K for my everyday work.
No,
gaming, a completely different story. But when I had 4K screen on my laptop, I wanted to stab somebody.
It's because Windows sucks at scaling.
Yeah, no, it's like I had everything 200%, and my eyes are actually pretty decent. But it probably was the laptop too. It was like a 13:3 screen, so that's probably another reason.
So what's this hot seat question you got?
What hot seat question?
You said I'm gonna ask you. You said, Jay, I got a question. Didn't he say I got a question?
You got a question.
I do?
You said you had a question. I was in the car and heard it.
Oh, that's right. I just remembered this question.
You thought I was talking about gaming with your wife or something.
So I saw your video this morning of the aftermarket 3080s.
Well, one of them anyway.
One of them.
Yeah.
But that was the question. Yeah. How many have you actually held?
3080s?
Yeah.
Only?
Oh wait, so you have more than 30 80s at this point.
I've got.
Oh, did you just? Wow. Wow, you can fund a third world country with those cards based on the eBay prices.
Or my gaming habit.
Jeez, where are you going?
I ordered juice.
Oh.
Maybe he needs his bottle.
So this weekend, I am commandeering Mike's time, and we're gonna party at the 71. Hey, I should probably drop the car off the lift, right?
No. We're getting away with the trigger?
What? No, but I would just assumed everything would be easier being lower to the ground. I don't know. Do you want me to just leave it where it's at then?
Yeah, if it doesn't interfere with the cherry picker, we'll be okay.
I guess me, it's just like, is the weight difference gonna be that bad? But it's only 400 pounds.
Oh no, yeah, it's not gonna be that.
Okay. I'm a noob. This is the first time putting a motor in this car. We've taken a motor out of this car. We have not put a motor in the car.
Motor?
Yeah, it was a block.
Yeah.
With heads
a chunk of cast iron.
and a oil pan.
Yeah, it resembled the motor.
It resembled, it was, someone made it with putty.
It may have been also a boat anchor.
It's funny, a couple people commented on my post about wondering if my headers are gonna fit.
If not, we'll put them out the hood.
Yes. Flip them?
Yes.
No.
Why are you scared? Don't be scared.
I'm not scared. So that's going down this weekend. LS7's going in the car. The transmission's going in the car. I have no, they're just going in the car. We're not hooking all the stuff up. All that stuff's not happening yet. We don't even have the core support on the car yet to mount the radiator and all that stuff yet. So it's gonna be a what are we missing game, because I know we're missing all the hoses for the radiators still. I know we're missing the fuel lines still. The fuel tank shipped from Detroit Speed should be shipping tomorrow. So it'll be good. It'll be good. So stay tuned for that video. That'll go live next week. And yeah, that's all I got. So either or, thanks for checking out the video. Super excited about the new addition to the Lethal Garage coming, due February. So get ready for that. And yeah, that's all I got. Yeah, thanks for hanging out, Jay.
Thanks for bringing me oil.
See you tomorrow.
So I can get home.
To get oil. Yeah. Shameless plug again. Need oil? Check it out, lethalgarage.com. Click on the oil in the drop down. Check out Lethal Synthetics and hit me up. I can get you a deal on AMSoil products. Till next time, see you on the road.